When you run fast, your watch is shaking around. It can't actually get an accurate reading of your pulse. Good morning, welcome back to the channel. Hope you are well. So yesterday was the Southern Athletics League Championship, where I raced the 3K and the 1500. That would have been the previous vlog that you saw. If you follow the vlogs, it was a good day out. Overall went pretty well. 3K I did in 9:03, which I was pretty damn chuffed with. Really happy to get so close to the 9 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect to get that close. So yeah, next time I attempt the 3K, it will be a sub 9 minute attempt, which will probably be in 2 months now, because I am just starting today the training for an ultra marathon. So this ultra marathon I'm doing is a 50k trail race. It's called the Stour Valley Path, and it is on August the 18th, I believe, which is 4 weeks and 4.5 weeks basically until race day. Just making my morning coffee before I head to the gym. And this is the coffee I'm using at the moment. It's Crude Coffee Roasters, and it's an Ethiopian blend. Sweet and well balanced notes of floral, jasmine, blueberry and apricot. Really nice coffee. So yeah, the plan is this morning to head to the gym. It's raining outside, so I don't really fancy getting the miles in on the gym. I'm just going to put a podcast on, one of my favourite podcasts that I'll probably listen to this morning, the Inside Running podcast. Some Australian runners. They're all about the same sort of, well, I say same sort of level as me, probably a little bit better than me, like 15-minute 5k runners. It's nice to get an insight on their training and how they train. So yeah, I just wanted to spend a little bit of today's vlog talking about my heart rate monitor. So this is a heart rate monitor that I was actually gifted by a company called Shanren. That focus there. And it's a really good heart rate monitor. It connects super easily to my watch. Just frothing the milk, bear with me. Looking nice. So yeah, it connects super easily to my watch and gives you really accurate heart rate data that you can upload straight to Strava, which is good for me because a lot of the times when I do my runs, my heart rate data from my watch, my Garmin Forerunner, I can't remember which one it is, the data can be quite inaccurate, especially when I do sort of race pace stuff. It says my heart rate's around like 140 when in reality it's about 180. That's that milk done. See if I can get a bit of latte out going this morning for the pressure. Not too shabby. There we go. This is the heart rate monitor itself. It's very comfortable, just fits nice and easy. Just clips on here, just like that. Obviously wear it underneath your top, just below your pecs, so around here, fits nice and comfortable. You hardly know you've got it on, to be honest, and you can adjust the strap to make sure it's nice and tight, and yeah, you get accurate heart rate readings from your watch as you do it. So now it's just said, come up on my watch that it's connected, saying my current heart rate is 68 beats per minute, just standing here talking to you, and I've started to use it really to track my heart rate during my runs to make sure I'm sort of in the right zones. So a lot of people talk about easy runs, and I read an article recently about grey zone, which is about sort of a speed between your easy pace and your sort of tempo work, which is a lot of people fall into that grey zone category and do a lot of their training in the grey zone, which basically means your heart rate is a little bit on the high side for an easy run. So I've been using my heart rate monitor to make sure I get a really good accurate gauge of where my heart rate is on my easy runs. Now with this heart rate monitor, it's called the Beat 20. I've got the box here. There we go. I'll leave a link in the description so you can check it out. It also makes a heart rate ECG sort of graph if you're interested in seeing how your heart ventricles pump. It gives you the whole like you see in the hospital, the ECG graph, which is pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, you can set this heart rate monitor to vibrate at certain heart rates. So for example, if I'm doing an easy run, I'll set the heart rate to 150 because that is the top end of my easy effort, if you like. So if I get above 150, the little heart rate monitor starts to vibrate. It will vibrate until you've gone back underneath that threshold heart rate that you've set. So yeah, I've been using that feature quite a lot just to make sure my easy runs stay easy. And yeah, it's been a really good little gadget to have to get some more accurate data, much more accurate than the heart rate data from my watch. I've had no problems with it. You charge it for about 2 hours, I think it takes to full charge it, and that will literally last you for about 2 or 3 weeks. And there's a little red LED that flashes when it's getting low, and just plug it back in. If you want to check out the heart rate monitor I use, I'll leave a link in the description. But anyway, back on today's vlog. It is 50k training and it is starting now. Okay, so we are all set now for the gym. This morning's plan is to get an hour and a half easy on the treadmill, probably around that 8-minute mile pace or 4:45 per kilometre. Just keeping that heart rate nice and low, hoping to recover a little bit from yesterday's races, but also now with the 50k training starting, I want to get a good start on the week, so I want to try and aim for around that 20 kilometres or that 12-13 mile mark. There we go, 20k at around 4:40 pace, which is around 8 minutes per mile. Yeah, that's going to make up the main bulk of my training over the next few weeks. Lots and lots of easy miles. I'm going to be trying to hit around 120 to 140k a week. Okay, so my run has just uploaded to Strava. Let's have a look. The treadmill that I was on stops after an hour, like it's the maximum you can put onto it, even if you set it on like manual mode. So it stops after an hour. I have to then pause it, wait for the treadmill to reset and then go again. So yeah, kept it at 8-minute miles today. It was an easy run. I wanted to keep my heart rate between 125 and 130 beats per minute with this heart rate monitor. So I was checking that throughout, and the average heart rate for that session was 129 beats per minute. So exactly where I wanted it to be. Legs actually come up all right from yesterday's track meet. I did 5k in total on the track, so I was expecting really sore legs today, but the calves were a little bit sore and the quads were starting to feel a little bit fatigued towards the end of that one. But yeah, considering the effort I put in yesterday, I was happy with how they came up. So 20k for the morning, and this afternoon I'm going to try and get a 10k in as well, just to start the week off with a nice 30k chunk as I try and work towards that 140k, maybe even go up to 160, which is 100 miles a week over the next 2 weeks. So this will be my like higher mileage. Unfortunately, I've only got 4 weeks to properly train for this. It's just the way my racing calendar has been this season, quite busy. I've tried to get in as many races as I can because obviously we had COVID, and I didn't really know when races were going to be on, when they weren't going to be on, so I just entered a load, raced when I could. So now I've got 4 weeks to build up for this SVP. Let's take a look at the heart rate data for this session. So as you can see, average heart rate 129 beats per minute, max heart rate was 145. right at the end of the run, the flipping machine turned off again after half an hour, because I didn't do it manually, so it stopped after half an hour. So I quickly pushed the pace back up to 6-minute miles for the last bit. So the average heart rate went up to, max heart rate went up to 145. But that just gives you, if you look at that graph, that just shows how accurate the wrist heart rate is, shows the few peaks and troughs. You can see between the 10 and 15k mark, there's a drop there. That's when the treadmill stopped for the hour, so I had to restart it. So my heart rate recovered a little bit there, hence the dip. But yeah, very, very accurate heart rate data from this little thing on my chest. Highly recommend getting a heart rate monitor if you're looking at doing some heart rate training. Yeah, it just really helps with making sure you're in the right zones, not pushing too hard or pushing hard when you need to. And yeah, I hope you get like that little insight into the start of my 50k training. Hopefully we'll tick off 30k for the day. I'm gonna go in now and eat some food. Think I'm gonna have some scrambled eggs and bacon maybe. And yeah, I've got a live stream with Running Man Sam, first ever sort of podcast type thing this evening, which will be a good laugh. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. A little bit of an insight into a training day, a Monday training day for me. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and you want to support the channel, there's a donation link below. Yeah, thank you very much. See you with another one soon. Bye.